Support WrestleTalk!
Download the podcast.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Luke Owen, as far as you're concerned. And we start off with an update that's not really about wrestling.
What? How could you? I trusted you!
It's okay. This one's about XFL, Vince McMahon's little American football side project. And the news is that the dream of bringing back the XFL is one step closer because the company have just posted jobs to their website. These are not only for managerial positions and general office work, but also for league staff and players. The player applications ask for any professional or collegiate experience they have, any awards or honours they may have, and what positions they have experience in. That is a very personal question. But if you're asking, I like. So if you fancy tossing the old pigskin, lobbing the brown nugget, I don't really know football terms, you can literally apply online right now. Though you may want to consider the fact that XFL only ran for one 10-game season back in 2001 before the partner NBC pulled out due to low ratings, and it also included weird wrestling elements such as heat and kayfabe. Anyway, XFL is planned to relaunch in 2020. You know what else is 2020? Hindsight. While we're talking about not wrestling,
Don't you dare! I come here for wrestling news, Luke!
it may be confirmed that Big Cass is actually injured and may not be able to wrestle for 6 months. For those that don't know, Big Cass is a giant who has been harassing Daniel Bryan for a month or so for being short, probably popular. After a beating from Bryan at Backlash in an episode of SmackDown, Cass was seen hobbling around backstage. But then, at a WWE live event in Amsterdam, he bonked his knee on the apron and was seen limping for the rest of the match. And then in Munich, he had to be helped to the back by the officials. The Wrestling Observer reported, though, that this spot has been performed multiple nights on the European tour. Smells like a work to me. Not according to PW insider Elite Audio, who said that Cass's knee is being evaluated to see whether he needs another ACL surgery. If that is the case, then he could be out for 6 or more months, which must be heartbreaking for the big man. And not because sitting on a bench technically makes you shorter, but because he's just got back from 8 months out after his previous surgery. Speaking of returning from surgery, it's rumoured that Kurt Angle's improbable prodigal son is set to return to Raw in Richmond, Virginia next week. Yep, Jason Jordan is rumoured to be returning to the Red Brand after being spotted backstage at Raw in Long Island. According to PW Insider, the former Raw Tag Team Champion is going to be making his comeback following a few months on the bench after neck surgery in February. It'll be interesting to see what WWE does with the returning Jordan, as it seemed like before he went away he was earmarked for a feud with Seth Rollins. So could we see him going up against Monday Night Rollins for the IC title, or will the company lean in on the daddy issues, as it was Kurt Angle who technically sent him home just before WrestleMania? Hopefully not, because Kurt Angle being his dad is about as believable as Prince Charles being Prince Harry's dad. Hashtag topical humour, hashtag sham royal wedding. But then again, at least the royal wedding did well in the ratings, unlike this week's SmackDown, which averaged just 2.196 million viewers. Sounds like loads to me, but the most viewers I've had involved a colonoscopy on a medical intern training day, so what do I know? Cod liver oil is not a suppository, that's what I know. Anyway, 2.196 million viewers, sounds like loads, isn't. In fact, it's the lowest viewing figures for the show this year. Which top WWE wrestler has re-signed with the company? Click the video on screen now to find out. And give us a subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest wrestling news from Ollie and me, Luke Owen. I am Luke Owen, and that was wrestling.